Hello, hello, hello. You know, let's just get on with it. You know what I mean? I said, let's just get on with the video, because this is Zio. This is Zio. Zio! I said, it's Zio! Kazuma Zio Kazuma Xenova Kazuma, but I like to call Zio Kazuma. Alright, this is me, Zio Kazuma, and I'm here to talk about how to get somebody interested in you. I know Valentine's Day is almost here, so I decided I'm going to talk about this. I'll probably make another video, going a little bit detail, I guess, maybe. But I really wanted to talk about how to get somebody interested, because I feel like I think I talked about this in my other videos, but I guess I didn't probably explain it long enough. This long? No. This long is not enough. I want to make it long. Oh, can you see how long it's going? Can you see? It's getting further. Because that's how long I want to explain that we're just going the shorter route. Not the long. Because I think the shorter route, it's like, I don't know, like this short, from the tall to long, it's not that short. Because now, it's like, I know you for maybe less than, 2 weeks. Then we're already going for this. For 2 weeks, then we start doing this? Come on. For 2 weeks? Get out of here. I think that's really mostly what we're doing in 2 weeks. Is like, I love you, I like you, and all that. No. I feel like it's great for people to have this kind of, I would say like this. It's great to have a normal friendship relationship, just friends. But when you try to get to know that person for who they are, it's great. No, that's just not one thumb. It should be 2 thumbs. No. I want to put my freaking foot up in this place. Yeah, my leg should be up in the video too, and saying, it's more than 2 thumbs. Because I say it like this. I don't like when a relationship is this short. You know what I mean? This short. Like, it's really short. It's so short that it's like, you see how short it is? Because, relationships are not that short. It's not that short. It's not. It's just, the first step is so short. Second step, it's short. Third step is short. But I guess when you get to, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, it's like, because you knew each other from the first, you know each other from the second, you know each other from the third step. And it's like, okay, cool. But do relationships last that long? No. Because I guess the guy just wants to go and see another girl. Or the girl wants to see another guy. So I put it like this. How to get interested in somebody, but keep that interest long. Because I feel that we lose our interest. We do. Why? Is because I feel that if you try to be interested in somebody and it's not working out, it's just not working out. Because everybody's opinion are not the same. Everybody's interests are not the same. I might like anime, and I might like some action movies where there's some sci-fi. If there's no sci-fi, I'll still watch it because it's action. But if it's not action, I will watch it if it's just comedy. But, I like my sci-fi with some action in it, I love my anime, I love my cartoons, Chowder, Clarence, Flapjack, Foster's Home Imaginary Friends, Dexter's Laboratory, The Rugrats, Doug, you name it, I watch it. 'Cause it's just cartoons. Nothing wrong with that. I like watching the Scooby-Doo. I also like watching Adventure Time and Teen Titans Go and the regular Teen Titans and the Justice League and the Young Justice. Those are my cartoons. I love those things. I also really love, Rocket Power and some other good shows like All That, even though it wasn't a cartoon, but it was a good shows. I'm just saying that. See, can I find somebody that likes the same thing that I like? I don't know. So it's hard to find somebody who likes the same interest as you. Because you want somebody to love it. You want somebody to care for it. You want somebody to actually be like, yeah, that's what I like. That's I think what's happening in this generation is that we're getting to the point where we just don't care anymore. We're just getting to the point that, like I said, it's getting shorter. I mean, it's not as long as it used to be. You know what I mean? It's like here, and it's getting short, and short, and short. It's getting so short that it's like, it used to be like this. Back in the day, where guys used to come out of their cars with an umbrella and open the door for the girl, and they just go straight into the restaurant because he's being nice to open the door for her. Or where it's raining and it's still raining. You have your umbrella, but you don't want to cross the street where there's puddle. So what you do, you take off your jacket and put your jacket on top of the puddle, and you want. But nowadays, like, my jacket is so expensive. Who cares if it's expensive? She's more important than that jacket. You know what I mean? That's why it's like we're just going straight to the point. And it's like, I mean, yes, but it's good for you to get to know the person for a little bit longer. Because if you get to know the person a little bit longer, then you will think that she's the one, he's the one. So you got to kind of think, who's the one for you? So I say like this. I mean, don't try to just go with your gut and your feeling. Because we all have that feeling. Oh, she's the one. Because, I mean, if she's the one, you're not going to look at another girl like that. Please. You just want this. After that is done, she's out. So, there's no point of you saying that she's the one. Because when it happens, it happens. So, I say like this because to be interested in somebody, you got to get to know that person. Like, for me, I'm trying to get to know this girl that I had talked to. Like, I probably mentioned about her before. We knew each other since 2013. 2014, we started talking, I guess, around I don't know. It had to be around the winter season. It had to be like maybe September, October, November, one of those. It wasn't December because December she just cut me off. Because the thing was that I was like, okay, let me talk to her again. Let me, because communicate. So the communication didn't seem right because she felt that I was weird because I expressed my feelings. And that's another thing. Do not express your feelings on somebody because you may not know how they're gonna feel about you or react. Because most people like, you don't know me, but they have that. But the thing is that but for a girl, well, for a guy it's harder. For a girl it's easier. For a girl, it's easier because they don't have to worry so much about like what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Because a girl can just give a guy this. I'm sorry, but that's our generation. It's all about doing this or doing this. Like, what else can you expect? There's no this anymore. And there's no going out to the movies or going to a park or just hanging out. I mean, if I want to chill at your place, we have to do this. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm coming over to watch Netflix with you or to play some video games with you. But you're going to end up doing this? Like, that doesn't mean that I love you. It just mean I was there for this. Or, but it's just weird. So, I wanted to put it this for anybody out there. That if you're trying to be interested in somebody like I am, you take it slowly. Talk to them. Because I didn't know how she was going to react to me. So, we talked. And I mean, it was just through Facebook. We communicated on Facebook, and she told me that she, like, she knew that, oh, like, okay, if she tries to, how can I say this? Ignore me, or like, not ignore me, but try to, because like, what girls like to do is like, leave me alone, bye, I don't want to talk to you. If she does that, she will think that, okay, this guy's going to still trying to find a way to still talk to me, communicate. Not really, but if it happens, it happens. So for the Facebook thing, that's a magical thing on its own. I don't say that I went and find her Facebook. It just found me. Like some people, like most of the people that I used to talk to in the past, it's like, I don't know how the connection's still there. Like, how did I know you from Facebook when I used to know you from 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5, like 10 years ago? So now I see it this way, and I don't like it. I mean, no. I mean, I like where it's going, but I just don't like how Facebook set it up, or how they program it, or what they did to get to know somebody from 10 years ago. Like, that was 10 years ago. But with me and her talking, this is just an example for anybody out there, because, I mean, if you're interested in somebody, I think that we take things the wrong way. Because I think that when we're interested in somebody, I think they look at it from the one perspective. That's for the girl. If a guy is interested in a girl, the girls look at it like he's only for one thing. But if a girl is interested in a guy, like I was talking about before, it's easier for a girl, because a girl doesn't have to work that hard. I mean, all she has to do is just give the guy this, and it's done. And then, I mean, like, but for the girl, it's her options. For a guy, it's his options, because it goes both ways. But sometimes the girls can win, and sometimes the guy will win, depending on the situation, or how they look, how they act, or what's their interest. Those are the 4 things. If they have good interest, then that's great. That means, I guess, the chemistry is good. If he looks good, if she looks good, then I guess you're perfect for each other. But are you perfect for each other when you're 80 years old? Because the look don't stay the same forever. We get gray hair, and we get old because we get wrinkles on the face. Okay. And the other one is the way the person acts. If he's funny, if she's funny, if he's smart, she is smart, or whatever. If he can cook, she can cook, great. So that's a lot of things. There's a lot of things when it comes to just pretty much being interested. Because, like, for me, even though I'd already told you guys that it was just randomly, I found her on Facebook, wasn't searching for her, even though we used to talk on KIK, because she changed her number. I didn't ask for her cell phone number, because I usually don't ask for that kind of thing. I asked for your Kik. It's much easier for me to contact you from the KIK, so we can communicate a little bit longer. So I talked to her on Kik, then she blocked me because she thought I was weird when I had feelings for her, and I still do. But on the other side of it, it's just that when you're trying to be interested in somebody, don't put too much of your feelings on that person. Don't put too much of how you feel for that person, because then the person will freak out like, okay, I don't know you, you love me, you care about me, like, but the thing is, it's like, you're going to feel the same way too, but you're not going to feel it for me, you're going to feel it for another person, but you're going to understand, you got to understand that if I have feelings for you, just take it. Don't just absorb it in like, oh, I have feelings for you too. Just take it and like, okay, cool, nice, just take it as just a cool thing, like, just friends, So it's hard for me to express how I feel about her. So it'll be hard for you to do the same thing. Because I know Valentine's Day is on the 14th of this year and this month. But I think that we intentionally like to skip those things and just go for that one thing. But I just want to let you guys know that you can't just do that. You can't just go for that one thing, you know what I mean? Because love is not about getting in bed and doing those stuff. It's about getting to know that person. It's about your spouse that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. Because if you knock her up, hey, you have 3 kids. So it's all because it starts from the beginning. You have to know. You have to know. Because if you don't know, then you just will be like fish in the water that doesn't know what to do, or a fish that's out of the water, pretty much. Because a fish without the water, that means air is water for the fish. And if we don't have air coming from the trees, then there's no way we will survive in a relationship. So, how to be interested in somebody? It's pretty much being friends with that. And then I know some people are going to say, well, I've been friends with this person for 5 years. Well, trust me. It's going to take time before you break that wall. Because there's a wall barrier. All of us has a wall barrier. We have that wall barrier that is like, if she doesn't see my interest, it's just a wall barrier that's blocking it. But if she see it, there's a crack. But there's a tiny little hole in that crack. And she can see it. And it's like, okay, so he's interested in me, I'm interested in him. But I want to see. But if that hole gets this big, she wants to see how much you care about her. Or him. Or whatever, you know. So, I put it this way. If you're trying to be interested in somebody, pretty much do not screw it up. Because, like I said before, we used to, in the past, we used to do something that was long, where, you know, dating somebody, getting to know that person was long. But now it's getting short. Now it's getting shorter. Like, you know, short. It used to be long. Now it's getting shorter, short, and this short. It's like this is how short it is in 2015. You see how it is? It's getting that short. Because why is it that short in 2015? It's because we do not communicate anymore. I mean, we do text, FaceTime, whatever the Galaxy does. But we don't really communicate as what we used to do. You know, in the past, it used to be about this long. We would date, we would go to the movies, we would hang out, all those things. Even, like, Sunday dinner. Oh, I take her to church, after church, take her to my mom's house, take her to my dad's house, take her to my uncle's house. You know, show her off. Or it's the other way around. She takes you to her parents' house, you know. But not anymore. Now it's all about when you're ready, when she's ready, when he's ready, and all that craziness. But I would say it like this. When you're interested in somebody, don't freak them out. Number 1. 2, get to know them for who they really are. 3, don't even hurt their feelings. Because, I mean, the thing is that the third one, it's tricky because third one, they could be your friends for the rest of their life. Or they can put you on the friend zone. So it's pretty much, that's how it is. I look at it this way. If there's somebody that you love and everything, first get to know them. Get to know their interests, that's number 2. But get to know them is the first thing. Be friends with them first. But don't make that friend zone become 5 years. Because around the 6th year, she'll probably find somebody else. But you have to kindly let her understand and let her know that you're still interested in her. Like you still love. Because you have to make sure that you're in the friend zone, but can we still communicate? Can I still talk to you? Can I still, you know, whatever the case may be. Because you want that to still stick with you. So, I was supposed to do a video about being interested in somebody, and that's what it is. How to be interested in with that person is what this video is about. Because Valentine's almost here. And not everybody has a Valentine's. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. So, if you don't, but if this is your year that you want to start finding a boyfriend, a girlfriend, first is be interested. I mean, if their personality or the things that they like is going to be hard for you to deal with, then they're not the one. Because sometimes people will say that a plus and a negative goes like this. A plus and a plus goes like this. A negative and a negative goes like this. But that's not really true. A plus and a plus can go like this. A negative and a negative can go like this. But a plus and a negative is like this forever. When you see a plus and a plus, they're like this. Used to be this, but now to this. That's the same thing with a negative. It starts off with this, then turns into this. Now, with a plus and a negative, forever. That's it. So, I'm going to put it this way. I like to let everybody know where you can contact me, my Facebook and my Twitter. In the description below, my ball sacks. Look in there now or subscribe. So I'm gonna go because I know I'll probably make this video too long, but I will see y'all next week. Later. You know who it is. It's me signing out. I'm going because I'm going to watch my TV show Helix because it's Friday. Later.